You know what's crazy? Some people walk into a room and the entire energy shifts. No speeches, no loud jokes, no trying to impress anyone. They don't even say a word. And somehow, everyone notices them. People sit up straighter. Voices get quieter. Eyes follow them. It's like respect just appears around them. And if you've ever watched that happen and thought, yeah, that's just not me, I need you to listen very closely right now. Because I used to be the complete opposite. I was invisible. And I don't mean in a dramatic way, I mean literally invisible. People walked past me like I was furniture. At school. At work. In conversations, I'd start talking and someone would just talk over me. Like I wasn't even there. And honestly, it messes with your head. You start wondering what's wrong with you. You start shrinking without even realizing it. You talk less. You take up less space. You expect less. But then something strange happened. I didn't change my personality. I didn't become louder. I didn't become aggressive or fake confident. I changed 5 tiny things. That's it. 5. And slowly, almost quietly, everything changed. People started listening when I spoke. They started asking what I thought. They treated my words like they mattered. The wildest part? I was actually saying less than before. Today, I'm going to walk you through those same 5 shifts, from the weakest to the most powerful. And the best part? You don't need confidence. You don't need status. You don't need talent or money or some loud personality. You can start today, like today. But before we get into it, there's something you need to understand. Respect isn't about being loud. It's not about dominating conversations. It's not about being rude, cold, or intimidating. Real respect is subtle. It's quiet. It's almost invisible, but people feel it. And once you learn how to create that feeling, your entire life shifts. I've tested these ideas for years, on myself, on friends, even on strangers. Different situations, same result. So don't half listen to this, because what you're about to hear doesn't just change how people treat you. It changes how you experience the world. Let's start with the smallest change, the one almost everyone ignores. How you stand. Take a second and notice how most people stand when they're unsure of themselves. Shoulders rounded, head tilted down, arms tight to the body, taking up as little space as possible. It's like their body is quietly saying, "Don't notice me." Now here's the truth most people don't realize. Your body speaks before your mouth ever does. Before you say a word, people's brains are already making decisions about you, not consciously, automatically. So here's the shift. Stand tall, not stiff, not robotic. Just tall. Shoulders gently back, head level. Chest open, feet grounded, like you belong exactly where you are. When you do this, something fascinating happens. People's brains register you as stable, as confident, as someone worth paying attention to. And here's the weird part, you feel it too. Try it right now. Sit or stand up a little straighter. Pull your shoulders back just a touch. Notice the difference? That feeling, that's the beginning of self-respect. And people can sense it immediately. Now let's build on that. The second shift is all about speed. Have you ever noticed something about people who are respected? They're never rushing. They walk calmly. They speak calmly. They move like time isn't chasing them. Compare that to nervous energy, fast talking, quick movements, constant fidgeting. Here's what your brain communicates when you rush, "I'm not in control." And here's what it communicates when you slow down, "I'm steady." Imagine 2 people walking into a meeting. One rushes in late, drops their bag, starts talking fast, explaining everything at once. The other walks in calmly, sits down, looks around, and waits. Without thinking, who feels more important? Always the slow one. Slowing down sends a powerful message. I'm not desperate. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm comfortable being here, so start practicing this in tiny ways. Walk a little slower. Pause before you speak. Eat slower. Move like you're not being chased. And here's the magic part nobody tells you. When you slow down, people start leaning in. They start waiting. They start listening more carefully. In a world full of noise, calm becomes magnetic. Now let's talk about something that makes almost everyone uncomfortable. Eye contact. Most people avoid it. They look at the floor, at the wall, at their phone, anywhere but the other person's eyes, and it sends an unintended message. I'm unsure. I'm uncomfortable. I don't fully believe in myself. Eye contact, when done correctly, is one of the strongest signals of quiet confidence. But there's a rule. Do not stare. That's not confidence. That's just weird. Here's the balance. Hold eye contact for about 3 seconds, then glance away briefly, then come back. Natural. Relaxed. Human. The first time I tried this, it felt terrifying. I was talking to my boss, someone I usually avoided eye contact with completely. Same words, same ideas, different eye contact, and the response was completely different. He listened longer, asked follow-up questions, actually considered what I was saying. Nothing about me changed except how I looked at him. Start practicing this everywhere, with cashiers, with friends, with family. Within a week, you'll feel like a different person. Not because you changed who you are, but because you stopped hiding. Now this next one feels backwards, but it's powerful. Talk less. Listen more. Most people don't listen. They wait. They're already preparing their response while the other person is speaking. They're not present. They're just taking turns. People who are respected do something different. They listen deeply. They nod. They respond thoughtfully. They ask questions that show they actually understood. And here's why this works. Everyone wants to feel heard. Very few people ever do. When you truly listen, you make someone feel important. And when you make someone feel important, they remember you. They respect you. So next time someone talks, don't rush to reply. Don't interrupt. Don't try to impress. Just listen. Watch their face. Hear their tone. Understand what they're really saying. Then respond calmly. You'll be shocked how much power there is in that. Now, the final shift. This one changes everything. Silence. This is the move that separates ordinary people from quietly powerful ones. When chaos happens, arguments, drama, tension, most people rush to speak. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to win. And in all that noise, nothing lands. The most powerful person in the room is often the quiet one, the one who watches, who listens, who waits. Silence creates curiosity. It creates weight. When you don't speak right away, people start paying attention. They wonder what you're thinking. And when you finally do speak, slowly, calmly, briefly, your words land harder. I saw this play out at work. A room full of people arguing over a problem. Voices raised. Ideas clashing. One person said nothing for 10 full minutes. Then calmly they said 5 words, let's try a different way. The room went silent. Everyone listened. Everyone agreed. That's the power of silence. But here's the truth most people miss. These 5 things aren't really about tactics. They're about something deeper. Self-respect. When you stand tall, you respect your body. When you slow down, you respect your time. When you make eye contact, you respect your worth. When you listen, you respect others. When you choose silence, you respect your words. You can't fake that. People feel the difference. So let's keep it simple. Stand like you matter, because you do. Move like you're not in a rush. Look people in the eyes without fear. Listen like their words mean something. And remember, silence is not weakness, it's strength. These 5 shifts took me from invisible to someone people actually listen to, and they can do the same for you. So here's your move. Don't try all 5. Pick one. Just one. Practice it for a week. And watch how the world responds differently, not because you demanded respect, but because you quietly became someone worth respecting.